What is up, guys? It is Nundark and it is Christmas morning. How's it Christmas morning? It's January 24th, 25th. I don't know what day it is. All I know is it is the December 24th of a Pokemon collector's calendar. Why is that? Because we have 29, I think 29. Look at this. They had to ship 2 boxes of PSA cards back for a live reveal. Now, 4 of us went in on the submission. I submitted 6 cards. Nate, my cousin, submitted a handful of cards, 8 of which are first edition jungle and fossil cards that we pulled live at Collecticon. So that is awesome. We literally pack fresh, sleeved and graded 8, including a hollow Vaporeon, hollow Articuno. We'll get there. And then Frank has 1 card and Matt has 3 cards, including a 151 Charizard, which, as you guys have seen, that card, if that hits a 10, I mean, the boys are having a night. So what I'm going to do here is full confession, because it's transparent. I was just about to call this a show. That'd be crazy. Transparent channel is we did look at Nate's cards grades because he lives in Indianapolis. We're in Minnesota. So he didn't care how he found out. He wanted to know which ones he wanted to sell, which ones he wanted to keep. So I actually had my wife go on PSA.com, go under our order once the grades were ready to be viewed, and just screenshot the ones that I told her were Nate's. So I'm gonna pull those out. We're gonna do those just right here on camera, a little different, where you see me showing you the card and showing you the grades. We'll fly through those. And then Matt and Frank are over here. We're gonna do a live, almost first person POV, right? Where you're gonna see the card as we reveal it and do the thumb reveal of our actual grades. We have the Pikachu SAR from the Japanese version of Surging Sparks, Super Electric Breaker, Super Charge Breaker. We have other Pikachus. We have the Starmie Alt Art. It's gonna be crazy, and we have the guys here to do that live reveal. That's gonna be super exciting. We're gonna get through Nate's first so that you guys can see those, because a lot of people enjoyed those shorts. A lot of people are wondering what those cards got, and I'd be remiss if we didn't show every card in this submission. So I'll cut to that right now. We'll get through that, and then the boys will do the live reveal. Why am I in an Millennium jersey? Side note, going to 2 Friends concert tonight. That's not Millennium, but I'm a huge Millennium fan. I got this one in New York City. There's the Statue of Liberty there. EDM's EDM. We like melodic EDM. We like bangers. I'm a huge Millennium fan. Shout out. So I'm gonna rock one of his jerseys. I won't be the only person at this concert in a Millennium jersey. That seems to be very popular. But we're going to the 2 Friends concert tonight. We're just gonna have a time, and it's gonna start with PSA cards coming back Christmas morning in January, baby. Let's get to Nate's. All right, you guys, we're gonna fly through Nate's, obviously, because this is not a live reaction, but I think it's gonna be super cool for you guys to see. So Nate did get this Articuno, which honestly really could not be cleaner. For a card that's been shuffled around for 25 years in a pack, opened at Collecticon, weighed heavy. This is one of his 2 hollows. This is the cleaner of the 2. The other one is a Vaporeon. Okay, these were his 2 hollows. We'll start with the bangers. And the Vaporeon has a absolutely nasty, it's gonna be hard to pick up here, horizontal print line right across its head. So I'll show you the grades. They both got an 8. Honestly, I expected the Articuno to get a 9, and I also, equally as honestly, thought the Vaporeon could get as low as a 7. But both got an 8, so that rules out print lines negatively affecting your card. But also the whitening was worse on the Vaporeon, so I don't get it. But both of them got 8s. That puts them at about 150, 170 bucks a piece. Obviously, you're looking to hit a 9 or a 10 on those. But either way, those were his hollows. I'll just fly through the rest of the first ed packs. So he had an Eevee. This hit an 8. He had a Rhydon. This hit a 9. And generally speaking, on these commons and uncommons, an 8's going to lose you money on your submission. A 9's going to take the card up to, you know, from $3 to $25 to $40. So you're going to pay for your submission at least, maybe profit a few bucks. But really, unless you hit a 10 on the non-hollows, it's hard to profit off the grading if that's what you're looking to do. The Executor also got a 9. The Golem received an 8. The Ghastly received an 8. Okay, so those were, he split. Let's make sure I'm not missing any. He split the commons and uncommons. Oh, here's one more. And this is an awesome one to get a 9. This Cubone. So Cubone's like a $5 card ungraded. And this was one of the ones that is like $45. Even in a 9, it would have been $120 if it hit a 10. It was one of the pricier, I believe it's an uncommon card. Or a common card, sorry. So he split 8s and 9s on the commons and uncommons. And then he hit 2 8s on his vintage hollows. So now I'll get into his modern cards in no particular order. Erica's Invitation SIR from 151 got an 8. And again, all these are pack fresh, guys. So I don't know if the grader was just like, hey, I follow Nundark TCG on YouTube and he's the absolute worst. So all these cards are definitely Gem Mint 10s. We're going to instantly throw them to 8s or 7. And I even know they were pack fresh because Nundark DM'd me. But we're still going to give them a 7. Like, that is literally what happened. Like, it's absurd. Like, the vintage I have no problem with. 8s, 9s splits, fine. 8s on the hollows, great. But you can't tell me the Vaporeon and Articuno are the same grade. Now, again, I'm saying all this without seeing Frank, Matt, and my cards. So we could be getting 10s off the wazoo. Grader loves me, hates Nate. I don't know. But from what I've seen, wait till you see some of these. Pack Fresh Magikarp. Historically hard card to grade. That's why the 10 is like $1,200. But an 8, right? You're just skipping the 9. So unless I'm missing something, this is an extremely frustrating 8. Definitely, like, if you're looking for the money part of it, worth cracking. You do have a 10. Here is our first 10. This is a Lacey's Full Art from Stellar Crown. Pair that with the Lacey's SIR from Stellar Crown. I believe Nate said he pulled these in the same pack, which is absolutely nuts. You can pull SIRs with Full Arts, but to get both of the Lacey's in one pack is crazy. The Full Art was the one that hit the 10, I think, bring it from $40 to $60. You have this Ghastly illustration rare. This unfortunately also hit an 8, which is insane. The Sprigatito is, Paldea is going up as a whole. It is super valuable in a 10. It unfortunately hit a 9, which essentially just offsets the cost of grading. The Eevee is probably the shocker of the Matt Just Showed Up boys, or boys, ladies, viewers. This Eevee was the dud and frustration of the entire submission. Obviously, we haven't seen our portion, but of Nate's submission, he pulled this with his daughter, who's named Evelyn, Eevee, and literally this got a 7. Pack fresh. I don't know how that's possible. Again, the grader just, grader doesn't like me. It just is what it is, or doesn't like Nate. Anyways, that is crazy. There is another banger coming, so stay tuned on that one. But this is the Pokemon Center Mimikyu. This got an 8. And then this Japanese Parasol Lady got a 9. I've yet to see a pack fresh Japanese card get an 8. The quality is just unmatched. So that's a cool 9. This is an awesome 9. Wish it got a 10, but this Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX card is climbing in value, and this did at least hit a 9. So that is super cool. And this is English as well. This is from Sun and Moon. That's a super cool 9. And then the best card of Nate's submission, and the card that exceeded $100 post-grading was, I don't know why I need to cover it up, it is this Jolteon Full Art from Eevee Heroes. So this is the Evolving Skies of Japanese, and this Full Art Jolteon V hit a 10. Furthering the Japanese high color quality, or card quality, but this is an absolute banger. So I summarized vintage enough, but I will show you quickly his 2 10s. Out of like maybe 20 cards he submitted, he got 2 10s. I typically see with PSA, like if you pre-grade well, anywhere from, you're looking for 30 to 40% 10s, maybe 50% if you pre-grade well. If you're an expert pre-grader, it could be higher, but you're hoping for like at least a 30 of your cards to get a 10. This was like 10%. So we'll see how we did. But yeah, those were Nate's. We're going to cut to the live portion of this video where we look at our grades. And there are 3. I will start with mine. I submitted 3 Pikachus. The special art rare Pikachu from Super Electrical Breaker, the hit of all hits, $250 raw. The full art Pikachu from Surging Sparks, English, and then the Uniqlo Kids promo card, Warm Pikachu, from like 2014. Just the most adorable Pikachu artwork I've ever seen. I had to buy it at Collecticon. Super valuable in an 8, 9, or 10. I don't know what it's going to grade. It looks pretty clean. And then I submitted the Gambler. You'll see them. But yeah, I got some bangers. We got some bangers. We're going to get to the live portion of the video. Okay, guys, the moment, probably not you, but I've been waiting for 3 months now. We are going to start. I have not seen these, so I got to be very careful with my thumb. Okay. This is Melodic. This is from Super Electric Breaker, the Japanese. These next couple are going to be Japanese Surging Sparks. But this I pulled at a card store to win a pack battle for my 30th birthday that took every hit from the store owner. So this is a banger. It's gone up in price. I don't know what it is in a 10, but it's like 60 raw now. Gem Mint 10 off the rip, baby! What a start, boys. Let's get it. What a start. Oh my, Japanese quality remains supreme. I'm pretty sure I threw this on the guy's counter. I was so excited when I pulled it.
It is a $105 card.
Okay, we'll take. Honestly, I expected if it's 60 raw more, but we will take that. God, it's pretty, and a 10 is so sexy. And we're gonna start to get into some real big boys here. But I'm thrilled with that start. Here's another Japanese card. Oof. The Sandwich Eater herself. And then we get into the Pikachus. Does Japanese remain consistent, or is this a 9? It's going to be a 9. Okay. An 8. Oh, no, 9. No, 9. Oh. I'm like, I've never seen a Japanese 8. Okay, mint, 9. Yeah, 8 would be near mint. Okay, so we got a 9. If there was any that were to get a 10 of these two, it would be the Melodic. Yeah, so I am
such a beautiful card.
I'm not upset. Is it greedy to say one of the 3 Pikachus I want a 10? I don't care which one. I can't say it has to be the SAR. Oh, this was pulled out of a first edition fossil pack at Collecticon. You could say you want a holo. You could say you want an uncommon Magikarp. Guess what I want? The Gambler. Because this is me. Did we gamble correctly? It's a 9. It's not an 8, baby. It's not an 8. See, I push on all my parlays anyway, so we'll just consider this a push. But this is one that is not going anywhere. This will always be in my collection. Okay. Ooh, English. What could it be then? Okay. Look at the holo. This crown wearing, gorgeous, full art from Surging Sparks. Do we get an English 10? Nope, but it is a 9. Okay, we are not getting railed. With how Nate's, and I don't mean to bury Nate's submission, but with how some of his pack fresh English cards were getting 7s and 8s, I was very nervous. And I'm very happy to see that this got a 9. Now the next 2 are the ones I honestly, like, more or less all I care about. I believe if this is Japanese, oh no, they're both Japanese. This is my favorite Pikachu art, potentially of all time. I don't think this is going to get an 8, 9, or 10, so I'm going to tell you the values. It is $3,000 in a 10, $1,800 or something in a 9, and over $1,000 in an 8. This could be a 5, this could be a 9.
Ooh!
And it got a near mint 7. Frank's going to check on this price. I just love that it didn't get something lower than near mint. I feel like near mint 7s and above, it's really hard to get into the details of, like, it doesn't look bad, I guess is what I'm saying. A 6 just looks bad.
It does not have a grade in a 7.
Okay, what is the 8?
It says 1 sale per year.
But it says the 8 is $300.
So it's probably...
So it's like...
got it.
Probably like 200 to 250 maybe?
Okay, and full disclosure, guys, some of my prices were wrong. It is $1,900 in a 10, and then it immediately takes a drop into the $300 to $400 range. But this is looking like it's probably in the $100 to $200 range. Either way, I just like that it's not a 6. I like that it's near mint 7. I can't get enough of this artwork. I do have to chase the other unique low kid promo cards because there are others. I think there's 3 others. But correct me, Frank, in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay, and now a card I pulled on my 30th birthday at midnight. I bought 7 boxes of Super Electric Breaker. We went through 140 or 210 packs. And this is big. This is 250 raw. This is almost 400 plus in a 10, and it is a card I pulled on my 30th in Indy. Oh my gosh!
Dude, that's a $400 card.
Value aside, oh my gosh. It could be a $60 Gem Mint 10, just the fact that this got a 10.
You are clenched.
Oh yeah, rock solid butt cheeks.
I'll give you 80% cash market value right now.
Oh my. So a little bit of backstory on this, guys. I did buy the English variant of this ungraded and thought I would never ever get rid of it. And then I remembered I submitted this card, and this was one that wasn't just purchased, it was pulled. So if there was ever one to keep, it was this, but I very much wanted to keep a 10, right? So the fact that I now am done chasing this card, I have pulled the 10, I self-graded the 10, and this will forever be a 30th birthday memory.
That's huge, dude.
This right here.
Look at that. Are they sequential or no?
No.
Oh, almost.
This right here is the submission to me. This one means a lot to me. I would say, being beyond thrilled with my results. I will give the floor to the boys, and then I will forever put this on my nightstand and fall asleep looking it in the eye.
That's a grail card. What's the next one here?
It is your one card. Don't look at the grade.
All right, guys.
Yeah, it's on the other side.
So I did one submission. I went through my entire collection. Oh, what the heck is that?
Come on, Frank.
I went through my entire collection and I pre-graded, and I thought this was the cleanest card that I had.
Come on, Frank.
Starmie Trainer
Suck
Gallery
me.
from Astral. And it
9.
got a 9. Oh,
But
and
it
it got
didn't
a
get
9.
an 8.
Yeah, it didn't get an 8. All right, yep, there it is.
What is that in a 9?
This is like probably an $85 card in a 9. And it's one of my favorite artworks too. This artwork is sick. So there we have it, boys.
And then we have 3 from Mr. Matt.
All right, let's see what we got. The Hydreigon, or how do you say it? Hydreigon? Hydreigon EX.
Tell them how you pulled 2. In the same
Yeah,
night.
so Surging Sparks, the weekend it came out, bought 2 booster boxes and 1 ETB, and pulled 2 of these as the 2 SIRs. I think maybe the 2 SIRs of the entire group that night with multiple booster boxes. So 10 would obviously be amazing. I'm not sure what it is in a 10. I think it's a couple hundred. 8. Ooh.
Oh.
8s are always tough to see on Pack Fresh.
We collectively picked the better of the 2.
Yeah, so this was the better of the 2 in terms of like whitening and centering. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at that one closer off camera. But tough start. But
We'll clear the floor here. And
we'll get it back. We have the Origin Form Dialga V. So pulled this out of the only ETB that I opened of Astral Radiance, and yeah, anything less than a 10 I think would be disappointing because this one looked perfect to me. A 9. All right, we'll take a 9.
I think it's saving it for the big boy. What would be a $1,200 card now?
Okay. Last card, Charizard EX. I think we've collectively graded 4 or 5 of these as a group and gotten 8s and 9s. So a 10, even like a 9 would not be terrible because
like
it's
$250 right now.
It's really tough to get a 10. A 9.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You didn't get shot. That's like $250 and a 9.
All right. Overall, I'd say that average.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Well. You don't need to see my face that close. Guess what? I don't care about anything right now. My butt cheeks are still clenched. We're gonna recap this for 60 seconds, and we're gonna start with the worst of one of my favorite cards, and honestly, a good grade for it. This got a 7. This cute Pikachu got a 7. We're gonna fly through these, but this is. Did I get an 8? I didn't even get an 8. I'm a gambler, and the gamble paid off. And this is a 9, and this was pulled at Collecticon out of a first edition pack. Are you kidding me? And then the worst grade the worst grade any Japanese pack fresh card is gonna seemingly hit. The Sandwich Eater herself got a 9, and that's okay, because if there was ever one that was gonna get a 9, it was that one. So then we roll right into the melodic in a 10, Gem Mint, and then English cards just don't hit 10s. I don't know why they don't. Japanese do, but the full art Pikachu. And when we opened our 4 booster boxes of Surging Sparks, I said, I just want a Pikachu. Doesn't need to be the big boy. If we're gonna all pull EX cards, I want the EX Pikachu, the $8 EX Pikachu double rare. If we're gonna pull a full art, if we're gonna pull a gold, just I am Pikachu. Like, I need Pikachu. And I was the one where I think we split the 4th box 3 ways. We each took 12 packs and we shuffled them on the counter, and we were just grab bagging packs. And lo and behold, Destiny spoke, and the Pikachu was mine. I don't know who to thank for that, whether it's JC himself or Allah or Ash Ketchum. It really, that's for you to decide, but I'm thanking my lucky stars that this was Flora Pikachu I pulled and that Gem Minted, and then the Grail that has become maybe a top 3 Grail of my entire collection, and the memory that this holds. And the reason for the clenched cheeks is this 10. And that's it, baby. And now the other submission, go watch that video. We just sent it in. It's got more bangers. So we're gonna keep doing this. We always try to keep 20 as a group kind of in the PSA queue. But yeah, I hope you like this video. What's coming next is a profit or loss video for all 3 of us. So given the current state of the ungraded card versus the grade it got, and then factoring in after shipping and insurance $18 per card to submit it, did each of us profit or lose money respectively with our submission? You're not gonna wanna miss that one. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Most importantly, continue to be a good person. Tell somebody you love them. None Dark out. Thanks for watching. Peace.